Valentine. Welcome back for another video. This one is very exciting. I'm finally going to share the TNs that I customized at TSL Kurashiki. So kind of just to get it out of the way, let me go ahead and show you. So I ended up getting 3 of them, 2 passports and 1 regular. I'll go into each one and show you my customizations, but I also wanted to share kind of the process, how it was like for me, the turnover time for the customization, and the cost. I want to give a big shout out to Those With Words. It was their YouTube channel that kind of had the total cost for their customized journal, and I was able to use it to kind of gauge how much I would be spending at the TSL store. Besides the journal, there were a couple of other things that I purchased. One of them was this engineer pouch. This is one of the special ones that they recently released with a little gourd on it. And then I got this money clip with a little engineer bag man. That's the logo for the TSL store, in Kurashiki at least. Something else that I got was a keychain. It's currently on my backpack. Sorry. It's a little number 8. They had a whole bunch of keychains. Ones had numbers, and this one was the one that called out to me. Very cute. Happy to have gotten that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So here's the first one. It's a blue passport. I've actually already started using this one. Just couldn't hold off on using at least one, sorry. You can kind of see my customizations here. We have a little star concho. I have the string closure with 3 beads. And then I opted in for these brass tags here on the side. One thing that I wanted to mention, you can kind of see it already. Since I did the natural cord, there's no finish to it. So I feel because of that, it kind of allows these little fibers to release from it, which isn't a big deal, but you kind of just have to brush it off afterwards. On the back, I did get a patch. Again, he returns. It's the little engineer bag man. I really like the yellow and the blue. I thought it went really well with the blue passport, so that's why I got it. It's actually the only patch that I got. Kind of regret not getting more, but here on the inside we can see that I got a little pocket pouch with a little brass plate of the TSL logo. Here's my 3rd Robiki note that I was mentioning, the one that I'm currently using for my June memory keeping. It has the weird little Chihuahua dogs on it. I really fell in love with it. Here on the back we have a flat pocket with another TSL Kurashiki stamp, and that's pretty much it for this one. Kind of just to give you some information, we got to Kurashiki around 7 in the morning. We had ridden in on the sleeper train, the Sunrise Express from Tokyo to Kurashiki. Once we got there, we were kind of looking to kill some time. And right across from the TSL shop, there's actually a little cafe. I think I have their business card. Here's their business card. I'll go ahead and let you read that out because I don't think I pronounced it right. But definitely a good spot to kind of wait out for them to open up, just because I believe they open up at 11, and this cafe I think opens up at like 8, maybe 7 a.m. But one thing that I wanted to share, when we actually got into the store, we were one of the first people to go in there, and we were lucky enough to get the sales advisor that we did. I can't remember her name. But she was incredibly sweet, incredibly attentive. She was actually the one that customized these journals. It was both of the passports, so she did them herself. So I was very appreciative. So after we had finished up our order, I was, kind of nervous. I had planned to be in Kurashiki for a few days, just for that exact reason, in case I needed to wait longer for these to finish. I was surprised when she told me that they would be finished in the same day, and I was like, really? She was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, you're like surprised? And I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised. As fate would have it though, when we showed up, they were not ready. They needed more time. So good news was that we were staying there for a couple of days, so we ended up picking up on our last day there in Kurashiki. What happened is they got a lot of orders. Kind of after we were leaving, there was already a full house downstairs. And when we went back the same day, we went to the 2nd level, and there was bags upon bags of customized TNs. So I was like, yeah, no wonder they got packed up. So yeah, just be conscious about how long it might take. Again, they can ship to a hotel, and that's why after I made sure that we were staying in one hotel for a good amount of time in case they needed to ship it to us. But let's go ahead and look at this second one. So here's my brown passport. This one's kind of the simplest of the three. This has a little brass tag there, another concho with the string enclosure. This one only has one little brass tag, it's here. And then we have a stamp on the front and the back. If we open it up, there's nothing too special. There's this Rubiki note that I forgot that I purchased, and then this little blank insert that has a little stamp from, I believe, this traveler's company. That's where I got it. Same with these little airplane brass bookmarks. And then I just got this little pen loop. You can see little beads on this one. Cool. Alright. So here's the last of the three. My regular size. I would say this one is probably my baby. It looks pretty simple, but that's how I wanted it. I kind of wanted it to be usable in like a professional setting, a work setting. So that's why I kind of left it like that. Here on the front, you can see we have the string closure again, 4 beads. We have the on the trip brass concha. This is a large size. And then we have a little pen loop. The little brass tags here on the corners again for the protection of the leather. Then we have one stamp here on the back. So this one's very similar to my passport. It has a little pocket pouch here on the left. The reason I want it on the left was because I realized after having the Superior Labor and Baumkuchen wallet that having the pouch on the right can kind of interfere when you're writing in your insert. So that's why I put it on the left here. And then here I just have a secretarial pocket with the TSL Kurashiki stamp. And that's pretty much it for this one. I'm absolutely in love with how this one turned out. I'd say it's probably my favorite. This is the one that when I saw it, I audibly gasped. I was ecstatic. But let's go ahead and look at the receipts. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and show you this. Whenever you do a customized notebook, they give you extra string in case you need to replace them. I might change this one out on my blue notebook just because it's not really a big deal, but it's kind of bothering me that it's releasing so much fiber. Or I might just look into finishing it myself with maybe some oil or some type of gum sealant. Actually, if anyone out there knows an idea of how I could seal this cord, let me know in the comments because I might just do that. But let's go ahead and show you these receipts. This is just some ephemera that you can get from the Superior Labor store. It's just a little card here. Very cute. Some information about the engineer bag on the back. And let's get started with these receipts. Let's see. So this receipt here is actually for the regular size and the blue passport. I went ahead and highlighted some pieces that you can kind of take out just because these are the brass charms. Specifically the brass charms that are, well, that's on this brown passport. I showed in a previous video that I had 4 of these. This is one of them. So you can kind of take that out if you need to. And then I went ahead and highlighted the keychain just because it's not related to the actual journals. But there's that. You can go ahead and screenshot if anyone needs to, if you're curious. And then the next one here is for the brown passport. So I ended up getting my mom something as well from TSL. I got her the hang together system, a couple of pieces, and then a little coin case. So you can go ahead and subtract all that stuff. That's why I highlighted it. But that would give you the total cost for the brown passport. And then some other things that were kind of separated. Let's see. This is just for my engineer pouch. Oh, you know what? I didn't highlight the money clip on the first receipt. You can subtract that as well. Oops. This is just for the engineer pouch. And then this last one, when we went back to the store on our first day in Kurashiki, I had realized that they had forgotten one of the brass tags here. Well, I had forgotten actually to add one of the brass tags here. So we were able to just buy one, and they were gonna add it later. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if there's any other questions that you might have about the process. Anything that I forgot to mention or didn't answer for you. But yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was informative as well as fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye.